Yes, peoples, and welcome back to the Football CFO. Did you know when players are sold from one club to another, the selling club can still continue to make money months and years after the sale? Obviously, these are called the contract clauses. In this video, we'll be explaining the different clauses that clubs tend to insert in player sales, particularly the sell-on percentage, the sell-on profit percentage, buyback clause, and first refusals. Let's get straight into it. So clause 1 is the sell-on percentage. So basically, you sell him once, you get paid twice. You sell a player, but you insert a clause into the contract. So months and years later, if a player is sold onto another club, you get a little slice of the pie of the sale to that club. Example, Exhibit A, Jude Bellingham. He was sold from Birmingham to Dortmund in 2020 for 25 million. Birmingham was smart enough to insert a sell-on clause when he was later sold to Real Madrid in 2023 for 103 million. They got a little something, 5%, 6 million. That's 3 years after they originally sold him to Dortmund, they still got money in. That's how sell-on clauses work. Exhibit B is the sell-on percentage profit. Michael Olise moved from Reading to Crystal Palace in 2021 for 8 million. They included a profit percentage sale. So when he later moved to Bayern in 2024 for 50 million, they got a slice from the profit. So that's 50 million minus 8 million gives the 42 million profit. Times the 20%, they got just over 8 million in sell-on profit. Clause 2. When you see a player go for 160, the fee in news is not usually the real fee because there's usually several add-ons that are layered and layered and layered and layered and layered into the sale. If the player wins trophies, if the player wins the Ballon d'Or, if the player wins best dressed at the football club. Nah, I'm joking. Exhibit B, the flop tax. I've got loads of respect and loads of love for Eden Hazard. But in 2019, Chelsea sold him to Real Madrid for 100 million euros plus 40 million euros in add-ons. And those add-ons would in theory be paid to Chelsea based on Hazard's performance. Then he was hit with injuries and most of those performance-related add-ons were not paid to Chelsea. But there are other add-ons related to the performance of Real Madrid that were achieved and that were paid to Chelsea, despite Eden Hazard not even playing because he was out injured. Smart. And the next one is the first refusal or first dibs. You can have a player in your squad and you can sell him, but you get first dibs if another club comes to buy him from the club you sold him to. Exhibit C was McGahey, another Chelsea player. In 2021, Chelsea sold him to Palace for 18 million. And in January 2026, Man City came knocking and they dropped 20 mil on the table. Chelsea had first dibs and they could have gone back for him. But obviously, he chose to sign for Man City instead. So, Chelsea could have matched the offer and then it's down to McGahey to agree which club he wants to go to. And he chose to go to Man City. Obviously, McGahey is an absolute baller who's worth way more than the £20 million Man City paid for him. But at the time they paid that £20 million, he only had 6 months left on his contract. You know how it works. The closer you get to the end of the contract, the lower your transfer value. And that's why Man City only paid 20 million. You guys remember the sale of Trent Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool to Real Madrid? This guy basically had a few weeks left of his contract, but Real Madrid still paid 10 million to Liverpool for his services so he could leave early and represent them at the Club World Cup. And clause 4, the last clause, is the buyback clause. Lock in a fixed price to re-sign your own player when he turns to a baller. If he turns to a baller and his market value or transfer value grows exponentially. Exhibit D of the buyback is Dani Carvajal. Exhibit D of buyback is Dani Carvajal. In 2012, Real Madrid sold this guy to Bayern Leverkusen. He was absolutely a baller. So good that Real Madrid bought him back just after one season at the set buyback price, even though by that time his market value had gone up exponentially. He came back to Real Madrid and continued to smash it. A more recent masterclass still sticking with Real Madrid is Nico Paz. In 2024, Real Madrid sold Nico to Como in 2024 for €6 million. The buyback clause in the sale. Now they can buy him back this year for just €9 million and flip him for almost 6 times that, where he can go either back to Como or to any other club for up to €60 million. This is how smart clubs turn one sale into years of cash. If you found this video interesting, why don't you like the video? And if you're enjoying the content I'm currently putting out, subscribe to the channel. I'm the Football CFO, and I'll see you in the next video.